Shabbat shalom, friends. I see many friends with us this evening. A reminder: Katantan begins at 5:30. So we'll be singing some music and songs for our younger friends beginning now, and we will segue into the 5:45 Kabbalat Shabbat service at 5:45. So we're glad that everyone is with us. We are going to welcome all of our small friends on Facebook. Katantan, we cannot wait until we can be back together. Stay tuned. We have a big concert planned in person under our tent. So details to come, but tonight we are thrilled to be together with Sarah Miller-Paul, welcoming Shabbat together, and we welcome one another. Bruchim Habaim.
Bruchim Habaim. Welcome everyone. Bruchim Habaim. Welcome everyone. It's time to make some music. It's time to have some fun. Bruchim Habaim. Welcome everyone.
Let's try unmuting. Fantastic. Welcome, Bruchim Habayim, everyone. Glad we can be together. In order to make it Shabbat, to get all ready, I think we have to prepare something. Sarah, what is it that we have to get ready? Are we going to make tiramisu?
No.
Are we going to make chopped liver?
I mean, maybe.
Maybe. How about challah?
That sounds great.
That sounds delicious. Let's put that challah in the oven.
Challah in the oven, gonna watch it rise. Challah in the oven, gonna watch it rise. Challah in the oven, gonna watch it rise. Right before my very eyes. When it gets ready, clap, jump and shout. When it gets ready, clap, jump and shout. When it gets ready, clap, jump and shout. Roll the dough and turn it out. Gonna clap my hands and stamp my feet. Gonna clap my hands and tap my feet. Gonna clap my hands and tap my feet. Shabbat, Shabbat is very neat.
Fantastic. Now that we have our challah already, I don't know about you, Sarah, my challah has chocolate chips in it. Do you have a chocolate chip challah too, or do you have a different flavor?
I wish I had a chocolate chip challah right now. That sounds great.
It's a yummy way to welcome Shabbat for sure. So yummy. I think we should invite some guests this Shabbat. I don't know. Who should we invite to join us for Shabbat dinner? Should we, it is a beautiful spring day, so certainly we could invite the birds to join us for Shabbat dinner. Maybe at home you have a very special pet that you might want to invite to Shabbat dinner. I'll tell you, this is Bosco. He's going to join us for Shabbat dinner. Maybe you have a friend at home who's going to join you as well. But I hear a really loud knocking at my door, and I think it's a guest. Sarah, do you know who that could be?
I guess we'll have to find out.
I guess we're going to have to find out.
There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knocking 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and he's come to spend Shabbat with me. First we light the candles, then we taste the wine, then we eat the challah. It always tastes so fine. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knocking 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and he's come to spend Shabbat. He's come to spend Shabbat. He's come to spend Shabbat with me.
Well, together with the dinosaur, I think that we are ready to pray together. So to all of our small friends out there, we are going to begin with the call to worship with the Baruch Hu. And if you can rise at home, I invite you to do that. And now that we are ready to pray, we will join together in the Shema. And remember, when we say the Shema, sometimes we cover our eyes. Shema means listen. And when we cover our eyes, it helps us hear that much better the beautiful sounds of nature, things that remind us of God, and the voices of our dear ones. We are rapidly approaching the holiday of Shavuot, the holiday where we celebrate the giving of the Torah. Another name for the Torah is a tree of life.
All right, get ready to clap with us. Its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. חיים היא למחזיקים בה בתומכה המאושר. עץ חיים היא למחזיקים בה בתומכה המאושר. שלום, 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 שלום.
Thank you, Sarah. And we'll look forward to being together with the Torah pretty soon. We can't wait. As we begin to get excited about celebrating Shavuot, we think about the Torah and its gifts. This is a period of time where we also read from Pirkei Avot, lessons from our ancestors. And in that book, we learn about a rabbi with a really funny name, Rabbi Ben Bagbag. You can say that to yourself and giggle. It is a funny name. But one of the things that Ben Bagbag taught us is that the Torah always has something in it for us. Each and every year, each time we read it, there's a new layer. There's something new to read for each and every one of us, both kids and grown-ups alike. And so we're going to sing a little song about Ben Bagbag. Turn it, turn it, turn it.
Oh, Rabbi Ben Bagbag, he had a double name, and his last name was the same, but I never heard him brag. So here's a little song, it's kind of like a tribute. Hope you don't think that it's too cute, and I hope you sing along. You've got to turn it, turn it, turn it again. Turn it around your mind. You've got to turn it, turn it, turn it again. You never know what secrets you might find. For Rabbi Ben Bagbag, there was always more to learn. Words of Torah he would turn, all the night and all the day. When all the other rabbis went to bed 'cause they were done. Bag stayed late 'cause it was fun. He would turn to them and say, you've got to turn it, turn it, turn it again. Turn it around your mind. Turn it, turn it, turn it again. You never know what secrets you might find. For Rabbi Ben Bagbag, the Torah was the be-all. It also was the end-all, and not a word was wrong. So thank you, Ben Bagbag, for your cool and pithy quote. It's the best in Pirkei Avot, and now it's in a song. You've got to turn it, turn it, turn it again. Turn it around your mind. You've got to turn it, turn it, turn it again. You never know what secrets you might find. You've got to turn it, turn it, turn it again. Turn it around your mind. You've got to turn it, turn it, turn it again. You never know what secrets you might find.
Thank you, Sarah. I'm so glad we sang that song. It makes me happy every year, and it makes me think of our friend Ruby Yates, who's with us tonight and has delved deeply into Torah and has her own perspective on this portion, and will share it with us tomorrow morning. She's here with her family, and they'll welcome Shabbat with us in just a moment. But let me welcome not only the Foster Yates family, but each and every one of you. We're glad to be together on this Shabbat, and it is incredibly beautiful outside. Ma yafeh hayom, how beautiful is this day.
Ma yafeh hayom, Shabbat shalom. Ma yafeh hayom, Shabbat all in person together and can sing this as a round, but one more time. Verses by themselves. Haya ve'hayo, Shabbat shalom. Haya ve'hayo, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
And before we welcome Shabbat at Katantan, we always collect tzedakah for those in the community who are in need. A reminder that at Temple Bethel, we still have our Youth Pride drive, not only for food, but for clothing. You can still bring that in for another day or two. But I have our tzedakah box, and we invite you to give tzedakah in your own homes or think about that intention as we enter Shabbat about those more vulnerable than ourselves as we do the tzedakah shake.
There's a mitzvah I love to do. You can learn to do it too. Just a few coins is all it takes for you to do the tzedakah shake. Shake, 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 shake. Helping people, giving more than we take. That's how we do the tzedakah shake. Helping people, giving more than we take. That's how we do the tzedakah shake, 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 shake.
Thank you. Let's hear it for Sarah Miller-Paul, our Katantan song leader. Thank you, Sarah. It's great to be with you, and we cannot wait to be with you in person very soon. So we'll look forward to it. Shabbat Shalom. It is our pleasure to invite the Foster Yates family forward as we continue welcoming Shabbat on page 3. We can't wait to celebrate with you tomorrow morning.
Do you want to do it with me?
Sure.
Here.
As these
Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us.
As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. Yeah.
Ask again.
Should we light the candles?
Yes, go right ahead and then say the prayer.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu u'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen.
Amen.
And we continue with Kiddush on page 5.
Page 5.
Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen. Thank you. We continue with Lecha Dodi on page 20.
Lecha Dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad עטרת ולתהילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה, בראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, אורי אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי בשלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי כלה, בואי כלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
We continue our service on page 28 with the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam vaed.
Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
We invite Ruby to lead us in the Via Hafta. You can find the Via Hafta on page 30. Oh, I'm sorry, not 30. On page 36.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך. ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך וקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים לחיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Yasher Koach, beautiful. We can't wait to celebrate with Ruby and her family tomorrow morning. Mazel Tov. We continue on page 40. Sing the song of men and women joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come. The song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more. The song of a world redeemed, the song of peace.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלף, נורא תהילות אוסף אלף. יאי לי 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 יאי לי 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 מלכותך ראו בניך בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים. זה אלי ענו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. יאי לי 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 יאי לי לי
We continue on page 43. Give us a place to rest, Adonai our God, and bring us into shelter in the soft long evening shadows of your truth. For with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth, prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace over all we live, over our Jerusalem, and over yours. Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim.
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkivenu, Lishalom. V'ha'amidenu, Shomrenu lechaim. Ufros aleinu, Sukat shlomecha.
Hashkivenu
Adonai Eloheinu.
Eloheinu
Hashkivenu
Leshalom.
Leshalom. Hashkivenu
Let there be love and
Adonai
understanding
Eloheinu.
among us.
Hashkivenu
Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storm. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms.
We continue with Tefillah on page 46.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chastei Avot V'Imahot, U'Mevii Geula Livnei V'neihem, Lema'an Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magin Avraham, V'Ezrat Sarah. Ata gibur le'olam Adonai, Mechayei hakol ata rav lehoshia, Morid hata. Mechakel chayim bechesed, Mechayei hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim verofei cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayei memunato lishenei afar, Micha mocha ba'al givurot umido melach, Melech memit umechaye umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman ata l'hachayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai mechayei hakol. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yehallelu Selah. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh.
At this time, we take a moment to say a prayer for healing. I invite you to share the names of those in your prayers this evening, in your prayers for a healing of the body, a healing of the spirit, your dear ones, even as we raise our voices in prayer in the words of the Mishaberach found on page 253.
Misheberach avotenu mekor habracha limotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misheberach imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
Today we count 34 days in the Omer. We offer the blessing Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Kichanu B'mitzvotav V'tzivanu Al Sfirat HaOmer. And it is 4 weeks and 6 days of the Omer, even as we approach Shavuot very shortly, the weekend of May 16th, in just a few short weeks. Today being the 34th day of the Omer. Yesterday was the 33rd day of the Omer. Why, you ask, might I point out that 33rd day? The 33rd day of the Omer is Lag BaOmer. It is a holiday of celebration. In Israel, there are bonfires. The first few weeks of the Omer, for many who observe that way, can be very somber, a time without weddings or other celebrations. And Lag BaOmer is the day that breaks that sorrow with great celebration. Listen to this passage from the Midrash about why that period of time is celebratory. The Midrash teaches that it was said that Rabbi Akiva had 12,000 pairs of disciples, and all of them died at the same time because they did not treat each other with respect. The world remained desolate until Rabbi Akiva came to our masters in the south and taught them Torah. That was Rabbi Meir, Rabbi Yehuda, Rabbi Yossi, and Rabbi Shimon, and Rabbi Elazar ben Shemua. And it was they who revived the Torah. All of Rabbi Akiva's disciples died between Passover and Shavuot. How did they die? The rabbis have a conversation about how they died. It was a mysterious plague. Perhaps in many ways, this is a midrash for our own time. But we learn that the celebration of Lag BaOmer, even as it commemorates passing this time of mourning, perhaps reminds us that we must consider how we treat one another. Even as Rabbi Akiva's students were unkind, it cautions us against using harsh words. Rabbi Bar Yochai, Shimon Bar Yochai, known as Rashbi in an acronym, was a student of Rabbi Akiva, and mysteriously somehow he was spared. And Lag BaOmer also commemorates Rashbi's yahrzeit. Now, you may have heard about the tragedy that took place in Israel just yesterday, when hundreds of thousands of Jews flocked to Bar Yochai's grave just outside the city of Tzfat in this moment of celebration after this deep, dark time of the early Omer. This evening, we hold in our hearts our brothers and sisters in Israel who are mourning this incredible loss of life at a time that should have been celebratory. We take into our own hearts the message of Lag BaOmer, a reminder of how we care for one another, a reminder that Lag BaOmer is a reminder of what really sustains us, and that it is important to show respect and consideration. And in this moment, even that should be celebratory, we take a pause and reflect, sending prayers of healing and consolation to those in Israel.
Oh, say shalom bimromav. Hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel.
At this time, we remember those whom we have lost in recent days: Leah Van Leeuwen Rizak, Savali Cooperman, Morris Moe Takaf, Edmund Jordan Silverman, Lois Fain, and Lorelei Benatovich, and those whom we have lost in this season in years past or in the year past: Josephine Catania, Irwin Chase, Samuel Cohen, H. Jack Feibelman, Dr. Henry Gewurtz, Irving Glick, Lawrence Hoffman, Gladys H. Jacober, Alvin Kurzer, Bernie Levine, Joan Adler Mark, Max Mann, Beatrice Mossberg, Gerald Moverman, Eileen Parker, Lenore Rakitansky, Sherry Royal, Faye Rozovsky, Phyllis Siegel, Stanley Smith, Florence Tillis, and Esther Sheffrin-Troy. And all those whom you're remembering on this Shabbat, I invite you to share their names with us in the chat box at this time, even as we join together in the Mourner's Kaddish, found on page 294. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma divarach Hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayachon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, Bagala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mivarach le'olam olam me'al maya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal Shemei dekudasha brichu, Leila min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, dami ran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, huya aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high comfort the bereaved among us, even as their memories remain as a loving benediction.
Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Before we close with our final song, just a shout out to Joey and Zach for helping us out with music tonight. Always beautiful. Thank you. Yes, a round of applause. Absolutely. And we're going to be closing with the circle game, I believe, tonight. And afterwards, we're going to invite Ruby and her family to lead us in Motzi. Shabbat Shalom.
Yesterday, a child came out to wander, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, and tearful at the falling of the star. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. Then the child moved 10 times round the seasons, skated over 10 clear frozen streams. Words like, when you're older, must appease him, and promises of some days make his dreams. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. you drag your feet too slow, the circle's down. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. So the years spin by, and now the boy is 20. Though his dreams have lost some grandeur coming true, there'll be new dreams, maybe better dreams, and plenty before the last revolving year is through. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. And go round and round and round in the circle game.
Go ahead. You can cut it and start singing. Baruch atah Adonai.
Sing
Yeah. Baruch atah Adonai. Eloheinu melech haolam. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Yay! Shabbat Shalom and Mazel Tov. B'teavon. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We invite you to stick around and go into